trip with this gang in Kelowna. I don't know if it was like a week and a half ago or 6 months ago. I'm not entirely sure. But when I did, we were in Kelowna, and I'd written a song a few weeks ago about Western Star trucks. And those used to be manufactured in Kelowna, so I figured I'd like to try to endear myself to these folks. So I'm going to sing this new song that is unavailable everywhere. I mean, you can't get, there's nothing financial to gain about performing this song. I just think maybe they'll like me a little more. But it didn't occur to me until we got to Victoria a few nights later that nobody gives a shit about Western Star trucks anywhere in Kelowna. And I now have my set time down to the second. So I'm stuck with this song about trucks for the rest of the month. Now, yeah, I hope you all like trucks. This one's about trucks. Oh, it's also about drug trafficking if you're into that sort of thing. I did some time in Louisiana. I did some time in Mexico. They let me out with good behavior with a couple bucks in release papers. Now on my way under Western Stars. I thought I'd hitch a ride to Amarillo. Pulled that blade in San Antone, just outside of Uvalde. I was bombing some change for a coffee when she picked me up in her Western Star. She said she's bound for California. A little more than a day she's doing Los Angeles. I said I haven't got any money. She said all you gotta do is keep me company. We was on our way in a Western Star. Interstates and cowboy killing gaspers. Truck stop plates with dirty forks and knives. We made love with our shoes on, 100 miles out of Tucson, in the back of her Western Star. I caught a wink in Buckeye, Arizona, and looking back on it now, I should have asked her what she pulled. I woke up at a way station. She disappeared without a trace, and she left me dry and high in her Western Star. Do you ever get the feeling you're surrounded? Do you ever get the feeling you've been burned? I stuck my head out the window, patrolman pulling out a ton of dope, and he threw my ass in his police car. So I held the bag to spare the state some trouble. And as the story goes, she split to Nashville, Tennessee. I'm locked up in a big house. I guess I should have headed south, but I got a room with a view of the Western Stars. My grandfather's name was Baldwin. He was a renowned accordion player. player. He used to bounce me up and down on his knee, and he would say, "The boy's got the music in him." And my cousin Darren, who's here tonight, the two of us used to sit behind the piano and play music together, and that's when I fell in love with Cape Breton Island. Now, I'm not going to sing you a pretty song about Cape Breton Island. In fact, this is quite barbaric. But I will leave you with this number. It is about some towns in and around Lewisburg that I grew up around. I saw my Uncle Steve throw a rock, I swear to God, 400 meters into the ocean. This is called The Lighthouse in Little Lorraine. He's got a boat down in Manitou. And when I lost my job at Devco, he says, "Have I got a job for you?" Now see, I put my faith into no one, got no time for the government, since they ripped up my house in Lewisburg and stuck her down on some blocks of cement. From America, with caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean, and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. We took his boat off the coast of Bateston, just out of sight of the shore. Me and my cousin and a Frenchman I never laid eyes on before. We met a boat that had come up from Boston, started heaving boxes overboard. Here we handed them a big bag of money. We were back in the harbor round 4. We're singing, "There's a boat coming up from America, with caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean, and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine." And we've been met there by 7 morticians. They loaded the boxes into their hearse. We'd set off with $8,000, laughing about what we'd spend it on first. The Frenchman, he tells me his name is Thibault, that he grew up in Edmonton. We could all go down the church hall on a Saturday and get drunker than hell at the dance. One night Thibault got fired up on the moonshine, tried to beat up a Catholic priest. We got thrown out on our ass behind that church hall. We spent the night with the mounted police. We went on working for weeks every Sunday, till Huey says we gotta slow her down. Someone's been singing like a jailbird, and it brought all the Mounties to town. They heard there's a boat coming up from America, heard about the caskets filled with cocaine. There's a gold mine out on the ocean, and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. Now Huey calls us all down to the docks one night, and he hustled us out to the sea. He shut off the engines and the floodlights, and he pointed his shotgun at me. I said, "Huey, I ain't the one been singing. Must be that Frenchman from Edmonton." He said, "That's just what a turncoat would tell me. Least you can do is to die like a man." You know, it's funny they could casket. But what use is it now to complain? There's a graveyard out on the ocean and a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. And as the buckshot had entered my brain, I saw the lighthouse in Little Lorraine. There's a lighthouse in Little Lorraine. Whoa, oh, oh. Thank you, Edmonton, very much. I'll see y'all soon. Thank you very much. My name's Baldwin. Have a lovely evening. Chippy bartender. Peace and love.
Yeah. Well, here's the song, the first song on the record, this one, and it's really, I wrote it with a songwriting hero of mine, Jimmy Rankin. Yeah. They knows all the chords, that crowd, I'll tell you right now. This song is probably about, well, it's definitely something that I wouldn't have written about a while back. My son, Henry, is going to turn 18 in a few weeks, really, and that is both thrilling and terrifying at the same time. And, you know, I thought that when he was born, being the, you know, self-centered kind of rock star that I am, I thought, well, wow, that's going to be amazing for him. Having a dad who's in a band, who's gone all the time. I remember when he was 5 or 6, like kindergarten or whatever, he came running into the house, and our buddy Patty was there his carpenter was making like shelves in the pantry. And Henry came in so excited, running in, cute as a button, you know. Said, "Hey bud, how was school?" "Oh, it was good." Heard the hammer, and he said, "What's that?" He said, That's a carpenter. He's in building shelves." "A real carpenter?" And I was like, "Yeah." He went running in, and I kind of stuck my ear to the door. I was horrified by what I overheard. He said to Patty, he said, "Are you a carpenter?" Patty said, "Yeah." He said, "So you can build stuff?" And I said, or Patty said, "Yeah." "What about your father?" "I bet he builds stuff too, trying to be nice, I suppose." And Henry went, "Dad?" No. He can't build anything. He's just a rock star. This one's for him.
Maybe the moment's come that you've been dreaming of, when the beat of your heart starts to fly. I've seen you crawl, I've seen you run, I've seen the rising of the sun. Yeah, it passes in the blink of an eye. And when you hear that whistle blow, take the high road on the road, but take your time. No, you'll never walk alone. Take me with you when you go, and every night stars will shine, yours and mine. Maybe the moment's now. Stand up and face the crowd and sing to your song a song. Either the bell or the ball will stumble and fall. So dance till the dance is done. When you hear that whistle blow, take the high road or the low, but take your time. No, you'll never walk alone. Take me with you when you go, and every night stars will shine, yours and mine. And in our hearts we'll mud bell chimes, and you're leaning for the road. It might be cold outside when they close the door behind, but those stars are gonna shine your way back home. And when you hear that whistle blow, take the high road or the low, but take your time. You know you'll never walk alone. Take me with you when you go, and every night stars will shine, yours and mine, yours and mine.
This is a song dedicated to my mom and dad. I grew up in a little fishing town called Petty Harbor, and I was very lucky to be born into the Doyles, who are the worst fishermen in Petty Harbor. But they were the band, you know, and so I learned my musical lessons very early and and there's some people from St. Kevin's High School here tonight. I know they are, and they thank you very much. And the Ghouls, they saw our first band, which was called First Attempt. And but my mom was from Marystown, and she learned to play music down there. Yeah. And she came to Petty Harbor when she was 16 to teach, and met up with the Doyles and all that. And I suppose she was so beautiful that all the Doyles fought for her like dogs, and Dad must have won. I guess that's all I can figure. But long before we had a car or like a fully functioning bat room, we had a piano, an accordion, and a guitar. So I always like to thank Mom and Dad for having their priorities exactly right.
Yeah.
This one's for them.
It was just a simple thing. She could play and he could sing. And when he offered her a ring, she offered him a smile. And with nothing to her name but a melody to play, they sang the cold away. And somehow all the while they're making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, but come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. And the tunes that they performed give them shelter from the storm, and the waltzes kept them warm when the drums were all but dry, and the harmonies grew strong when the children came along. And then somehow in a song a family survived by making something out of nothing. When the winter nights were long, but come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song. And when they finally laid their heads, they made a ballad for a bed, and it held them till the dawn. For with notes and words alone, they made a heartbeat for a home, and it goes on and on and on. By making something out of nothing. when the winter nights were long. But come what may, they found a way. Somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song, somewhere in a song, oh, somewhere in a song.
Todd, everybody. But my spirit is living, my jacket is gone. When the work's over, the whiskey will pour. We'll dance with the girls upon some foreign shore. Where is the way, come on. Sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me, but to sail the Stone Sea, boys, sail the sea. There's no other life but to sail the salt sea. You're so beautiful. Thank you very much, everybody. Well, I've sailed the world over for decades or more. In all the times I wonder what I do before. I don't know the answer. It's pleasure and pain. But we'd like to live over, I'll do it again. Oh yes I would, oh yes I would. The better is a wave over wave. Sea over bow, there's not to be a land as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me. That's right. Where is the wave over wave? Sea over bow, I'm as happy a man as the sea will allow. There's no other life for a sailor like me, but to sail the salt sea, boys, sail the sea. Well, there's no other life but to sail the salt sea. Edmonton,